Hello, hello, hello. So today we're going to be playing 3-player RvI Imperium Goals on Takeovers on Hard AI Fast Play. So developers, lots of military, all military stuff. Military goals, that's good. So Rebel World certainly, Production Leech, fine. This is pretty bad in general. I feel like just don't like it. All power goals, so Expedition Force is good. I guess probably like this. Could also play this. Just dev, can leech. Can leech this on round 1, this on round 2. Kinda tempting. Gets me more phase powers. Sure, this will be harder, but... And I mean, a bunch of the devs are gone. Maybe that's a bad idea. But I feel like I'd rather do that than just go full-on military with a bunch of mediocre devs and whatnot. I'm just gonna do this. Go from there. So dev settle trade. Dev settle produce. Convenient. We're up 2 tempos. And I mean, it's possible they build here still. I'm almost certainly, like, this guy's probably gonna build. Yeah. So we do finally pass on a build. Wow, look at this. 3-1-1s. Also gotta remember, takeovers are on. Typically we want to be deving if we can. I could dev for research labs. We've been here before though. All power goal. He only needs phase 2. Pretty sick. He can trade for 5 here, get the discard goal. This guy can get the discard goal. If I produce, what happens? This guy gets 1 card and that's it. So maybe produce is better. I don't need to dev. I don't really care about research labs all that much. We could leech it if ever there's a dev. And we have settle leeches. So I feel like produce might actually be the best play here. Although that lets him get the discard goal, but it's not like I have amazing settles or anything. This is fine. Might actually leech this on a dev even. I need dollar. This is like 2 cards around deving. Produce trade is 2 cards around. No, 2.5 cards plus a chip. So 2.5 cards per round and a half chip. Although settle could happen here pretty easily. Just gonna go for produce. Green discards 1 at end of round, passing on the settle phase. That's probably not a terrible result. And then trade, I guess. Seems fine. So dev happens. Oh, we have the dollar phase now. So I'd imagine we have to play this. Paying 2. Six devs around, all around. Do we ever play this? I mean, the thing is we never play research labs, so whatever. And this guy didn't leech. He kind of leeched the produce. He drew an extra card. What a bunch of garbage. Okay, well, we can't get Hidden Fortress out either. We're a military short. Rebel Worlds, we have 1. This guy's 1. Don't know what to do here. Dev. I guess we don't want to explore, really. Can't really call settle. And dev isn't great, but it's where we have an advantage. So dev or produce. This guy might actually produce here. I don't know. We're gonna dev. So this guy produces. Doesn't. Not nonsensical. So explore, dev, produce. This would get us the military. We need to get the 5, I mean, and then 6. What else can we really do? If we play this, go to 8, 9, play this. It's just not that good. I mean, nor is this really. But if we don't play this, we go to 5, and then we can't play this. So I don't know. I guess we'll just play this. Paying 4. 3. So we could X2. There's this. Wait, what? Right, if there's a settle, we could play this. Meh. I guess we just trade. Of course, we could just overflow here. Rebel World, number 2. I mean, this is a lot of settles. 1, 2, 3 settles just to get the military goal. We're on the lead. Could produce. Not really sure what's gonna happen here. Like, is this guy gonna trade and risk overflowing a lot? If we produce, we don't give him all that much. In that case, this guy needs to be punished, though, ideally. But, I mean, settle kind of helps him more than me, maybe. And dev, he breaks even too with us. I don't know, but produce feels fine. So settle, produce. Settle X2, produce. Really, he X2'd. Could play this. Get 3 points and then produce back. And then Go to 11. And have a 6-point engine. Which is not likely going to get matched. And we're in the lead, so... And we'll have a full hand, etc., etc. Otherwise we can play this, or this. I guess this would make more sense. This, and then go to 2, 4, 6, 3. Go to 6 cards for next round. I don't know, engine seems good, I'm just going to do that. Discard 1. God damn it, why is he producing? I guess that makes sense, but... Dev... I guess I have to play something big because I'm going to draw 3 back. If I play this, probably overflow, right? Draw 1 and 3 to 11. I guess we'll just play this. Brutal. We went from a 4-card hand to getting TG out. Pays 6. Can we reckon with this? They're all one ones. I really need something that gives me 2 military to get this out. So like settle doesn't work. So we're never playing this. Something like that. 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe we just give up on this thing. Maybe. Maybe not. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna go that way. It's in 3 kinds. Go. So are we producing now? 17 chips in the pool. Oh, we have 2 rebels now. So I'd imagine settle's gonna be pretty good, especially with no hand size here. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Sport settle X2. How are we doing score-wise? So we're only up by 9, but he has 3 cards in hand. And no military, so yeah, I'm pretty sure we're good here to just settle, get the goal. This is 8-point settle, it should be fine. I mean, I didn't check to see if anybody else had Rebel Worlds, but yeah, hadn't changed. Alright. So, 18 minutes. 3-player win. There are multiple spots there that I could have played a little bit differently that I wasn't sure about. This one worked out. Alright, next. Production world gold, both production worlds. Blue, brown, goods, alien, discard. Couple useless 6 devs, several useless cards. So we basically have one playable card in opening hand, so I guess we have to play Damage Alien Factory and just go from there. Not big on fighting for blue-brown anyways against AIs, although it's only 3-player. So less people to fight against, less AIs to fight with. But yeah, I mean we have to produce trade, play this. In which case, we maybe keep something differently here. Like this is just trash. Whereas this can be really good early game dev. Early mid game. I think that's the way I keep. Dev settle. Probably have to play this. Going down to 1. Oh boy. Positive military. This guy's a pretty good produce leech. We have decent dev leech, good settle leech. So I guess we produce. Huh. Wow, brutal. Didn't even need to produce. It's insane. I guess it's something to keep in mind against AIs that they might actually produce in a spot like this when they have a windfall, so you can leech it. Wow, it's so crazy. Especially since AIs don't necessarily produce with this world for some reason that I still have yet to figure out. So no builds. We might end up going blue. Discard to produce. The discard goes out, so that's good for us. And red. Do we ever play this? Probably not. Maybe. This thing here. This. Tons of cards that most likely won't see play. This feels wrong. I don't know. It feels like it's not great, that card, but I discard it. Trade. Dev settle. Well, play that, pay 1. Settle. Blue browns. 1. I feel like this is fine and we're just gonna go maybe blue here. Trade. Cycle. Are we settling? Settle, settle, produce. Settle, settle, dev. Settle. And we have this, which is important. A bunch of devs too. Dev, dev, dev. Leeching settles. I don't know how to play this spot. Trade, trade. Any chance there's a produce here from this guy? Possible, definitely possible. Leeching a dev or a settle, consuming his goods. In which case we probably want to settle. I feel like against AIs I should be building rather than producing with a hand like this. Then again, we have the best engine on board. Not that it's really an engine, but relatively speaking. Hey, what's up, dude? Greetings and salutations, go dev strat. Yeah, it's an option. It's hard to say. Against AI, I don't know, it's a bit late for dev strat. Plus he has this. I don't know. But yeah, shall we begin? Let's see if I can see you. Nope. Finish this? Ah, it's gonna take a while, dude. Unless you actually want to watch it, that's fine as well. But it's like a 15-minute thing. 10-15 minutes. Your choice. Dev is probably better, because they're more likely to settle anyway. And if ever there's settle produce, I'd probably just go into engine immediately. I haven't done dev strat very much lately because against AIs it's just not that good, but we'll try it, I guess. In this case, I will play this first to see more cards, because I have some stuff I don't need like that. I don't really need. Can't play that ever. Most likely, so cycle that. And like here, deving isn't even that good because they have full hands. Still good though. Dev settle. So credit seems right. Cool. So we're gonna play some 3-player with a human. RvI 3-player. Boom. Alright. So, advertisers, we have a bunch of production. We're short of military for this. Rebel goal, production world goal, goods, uplift alien, discard goal. And these are two of the worst production worlds you can get. New economy. And so what homeworld match is this? This is an atrocious opening hand. I feel like, well, not atrocious, this is never bad. But yeah, good enough. And then we'll explore. Great. GDiv. So, dev settle. So we can't leech both in a dev and a settle, not by playing, not if we want to play this. And we do want to play this. So we will. Because, I mean, we don't even have a great production we'll get anyway. Although, it is kind of more important to get the production rolled out first, and dev this later. Like if this is produced next round, leech the dev on round 2, which is pretty likely to happen anyway. I think I'm going to do it this way, actually. I hope he devs round 2, but here we go. He's not going to dev round 2, and I'm going to hate it. Just start playing production worlds, I guess. Well, I guess that produce is not going to happen. Although AI actually might produce here. There's the dev. I don't think we're going to win this one. I guess we have to play this. Now the question is, do we keep this or this? RvI goal, production goal. Produce trade. We draw 2, 4, 5, 6. There's an explorer. Oh, we could produce trade dev. It's so slow. I mean, this is just trash anyways. I guess we swing for the fences. I mean, this guy might produce here. He could settle to each produce. Like, it's just, this is just so bad. So bad. And you can dev, leech the settle. It's a nightmare opening. Well, we'll do what we can, or attempt to. And yeah, sure enough, he produced. I didn't even need to produce. So I could have, I guess, consumed to draw a card. So we avoid giving him an explore look. I'm not used to this kind of thing where an AI will actually produce into this, because it's so bad. Nice tunes. Yeah, some guy recommended it. I don't really trust his taste in music, but trying him out. How's it going, man? I know he sounds cool to you. Yeah, I feel like you might be biased. You probably know him. He comes by here sometimes. Oh wait, it's you. As Eminem would say. That was you. So yeah, you've tuned in just at the right time to watch me get crushed by my buddy again. Maybe just at the right time to leave at this rate. I'm half expecting a... Oh, some photos. So we trade that. There's a produce again. That's interesting. Photos of nature, question mark? Always interesting. Wow, what? That's weird. So is he like not gonna dev here, which would suck? The discard goal is already gone, which also sucks for the AI. What is happening here? And how do I win? I guess I have to trade and hope there's a dev. That's pretty much the only way I can win here. Well, there's the dev. I could trade this thing for 8. Weirdly enough. I could play this and pass on settle. Also super viable. I mean, this is whatever. It's just a way to not pass on both phases. A way to not pass on one of the phases. And then we keep one. What's the best card for the future? Oh no. One of these two for sure. Let's keep the alien. There's the alien goal out. One of the ways maybe we could somehow squeak out a win would be to go draw into some kind of alien combo. Pictures of trash. Nice. Not unexpected. Nature in the or trash in the wild. It's probably like, well, I guess it's, if she says nature, it's probably outside. I was gonna say it was like in their kitchen or something. So presumably we produce here. Although, what is he doing? What is he doing? He might actually produce. Maybe not. Maximum pressure. Can't really settle. What is he gonna do? I feel like he might actually explore here. There's no way he would produce. So he's either exploring or deving. Maybe settling. And this guy, I don't know, produce? The pool flower horse. He might even produce. Can't settle. Really don't know what to do here. Just gonna click a button. Explore, settle, produce. Keep 2. So production worlds are good. Maybe. We have mining league. This doesn't matter, this doesn't really matter. Surely we play this. He's not gonna have any cars next round. Like 2. So dev is not gonna happen. This guy calls it. Let's go like that. Trader X2. So is he gonna start X2ing here? I guess we trade. 4, 5, or 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We can actually go way over potentially here, especially if AI produces. Oh, he's not going to produce though. He's going to build. And can we leech if we explore, for example? Not this. Can leech if bad 6 dev. Maybe just trade. Oh yeah, we go to 12. We can go to 12 here. 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13 on the produce or something. We'll just trade. Get a huge hand. Explore dev. Trade. He's already at 9 tempos here. But I mean, his score is not that high. Okay, so we gain a tempo. So we can't leech a dev and a production world, or at least not a dev we want to play, this one. If we explore, we go to 12, 6, 1, keep 1. So if we explore, we can leech a dev and a settle. He's almost guaranteed to dev here. This guy will probably trade. So we could just produce. But is that actually beneficial? I guess we have the best engine. Sure. Yeah, I produced, so we didn't need to produce. Hate. So yeah, certainly play that. I guess because he doesn't want to give us a chip on consume, so it makes sense, kind of. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Jesus Christ. Pay 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Something like that. Wait, we drew a 4 and produce, so could have kept the 6 dev, I guess. So, are we X2ing? This guy's a bigger engine now, 8-point engine. We have a bigger hand. How does he only have 16 points here? He might just produce every round, which would mean I have a 12-point engine and he has an 8-point engine. So that would be nice if we did that. I guess we just X2 and hope he's producing. Because I mean, he has to do that to get his windfall. Actually, he doesn't have that big of an engine because he can only produce on 1 windfall. We'd be in a better position if he'd be likely to settle, not dev. Dev settle X2, wow. Sadly, we can't play this and a production world. We can play contact specialist in this. We could end here. Would we win if it does? 20, 21, 22, 24, 26, 28, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. And he needs 16, 17, 18. He needs 12 points in a dev and a settle. Let's say 5, 3, 12. Can you afford 5, 3? So 11 minus 5 is 6, 7, so you can. So 3, 4, 5. 5 points for the settle and then the dev. 7-point dev. I guess I can play this into this. If ever. It looks like he's going to end it. So let's see how he pays. He sacks it. Okay, so it's not going to end here. So definitely play this. I like this song. I'm not sure I like the transition there, but whatever. So 30, 30, 24. Where are we? What? End of round. Overflow. I don't really like this, because he's most likely going to dev a 6 dev with a production world leech. So we kind of have to explore +5 and then just play this. It's just like bad. Then again, we are 6 points up on him. So we mainly need to beat this guy, and he only has 5 cards in hand. Explore +5, find the 6 dev, finish at 36 or something, beat him. And probably beat him. Unless he explore +1s, reaches a 6 dev. 3, 6, 7 cards, 8, 9 on an explore. Down to 3 on a dev. Produce seems pretty pointless. Is he really going to not build here? I think the answer is no. He's definitely going to build. It's also possible this AI settles, although really unlikely I feel like. I don't know what he's going to do. X2? X2's bad. I don't know what he's going to do. Maybe trade? Nah. Sport +1 would make the most sense. +5. And it doesn't end, so I could have produced. That's brutal. I mean, I suspected... He's the type of player. I suspected it could happen. No doubt. But it seemed really unlikely. So unfortunately we don't draw any production worlds. We draw a couple good 6 devs, although we only need 1. So definitely keep that. And then random worlds, doesn't really matter. And then we probably explore now, but now the thing is he's going to end it. So can we leech a production world and the 6 dev here? So 9, 12, 6, still a bit short of this one, but we could play that. We could X2. And if we do, can't leech this. If we +1, if we +5, what happens? 9, 10, 11, -6 is 5. Now he can play a 6 dev, which sucks. And the game's gonna end here, so it doesn't matter what we keep. Oh, we're beating him. Looks like we're gonna beat him too. Nice. Pretty sure. Oof. 39, 34, 33. Noise, noise. Alright. Make sure I show the right scene. Caught myself that time. Okay, so explore goal, dev goal, tempo, uplift, nice. Okay, that's workable. 6 dev and all phase. Takeover or production world. just do that. Dev round 1, if there's an explore and no settle, we could play this. Probably would still play this, honestly, unless there's a consume. Interesting. Dev trade. No military opponents. What is this music? Alkaloid. Something new that I picked up that I can't even remember and have no idea what genre it even is. So, choose action. Presumably we settle here. Because I don't think settle's all that likely to happen. Bit of a slow opening, but it's not bad. I don't like the number of dev powers our opponents have, and like this too. I don't like this opening. Although I didn't like last game. Did I? Was that last game I was complaining about? What was my homeworld? Old Earth. Yeah. How did I win that? Interesting. The art of the produce. I think I'm actually going to produce here. Let's think about this now. So this is gone. Explore goal. Dev goal. Dev goal's not really happening. All powers, we need $2 Huh. So maybe just do this. I mean, data already has 5. It only needs $1. So I don't really want to commit to that, but I mean, they're two really good cards. They're the best cards in our hand, so seems fine. I mean, this is not great. Well, actually, because of the draw and produce, it's not bad. Hoping for an explorer, but probably not going to happen. Turns out this is some form of metal music. There is an explorer. Interesting. Wow, colony ship into this. Not sure if worth. So, I mean, we're definitely deving here. What are we deving? This down to 1 is kind of meh. This down to 0 is pretty good. Or this. And we're trading again next round, so we'll probably just play this, to be honest. They both have 3 devs. 1 export power here, 0 there. Trade this. No discard goal. There goes the tempo or the all phase goal. We have a subtle leech, dev leech. So trade seems fine. 3, 6, 10, 11, 12. Well, we don't need to trade because there might not be any build phases here. Problem is there might be a produce, in which case we don't get rid of the good. Maybe I should have traded this one first. Interesting. Down 1 tempo, so it's kind of important actually to push a tempo here. But we're not going to gain on him, but we can gain on the AI by deving or settling. Ideally he devs and I settle kind of thing. And I mean I could theoretically get an engine. Oh wait, I have 3 military. I can play this thing. So I could even leech this and play this. The main thing that would suck is if he settles, and he's probably more likely to settle, maybe? I don't know. In any case, we're gonna settle, I guess. Good old Morpheus, exploring when you should be punishing AI. So, explore, settle, trade. So it makes it easier for him to leech to settle too, which is so bad. What's our keep here? Doesn't matter too much. Afraid that he still somehow passes, despite being given all the benefits. Nope, doesn't pass. So we're gonna lose this goal to him, which really sucks. Okay, next. We have a ton of cards, 8 cards. Dev, produce. I mean, he's likely to produce at this point, I feel. I mean, we can't dev. There's no way we can dev. Dev is pretty likely to happen, so we should probably just trade. It's not that likely. AIs don't trade that often. But if a settle happens, trade is also fine. So yeah, we're definitely just going to trade here. So dev happens and no produce. Interesting. Explore power seems fine. We have to play this because we're going to overflow otherwise, and it's fine. We would have liked the 6 step obviously, but that's not happening. So AI is going to get that goal now, and the probably not going to get the dev goal. Should be shared. Phones get noisy. Okay, so Terraforming Guild, great. It's just what we wanted. Pay for. This is going really bad. It's getting all the goals. I actually might need the consume power. Do we ever need this? Something like that. Close enough. Trade for infinite. So, what does he have now? He has a 6.2 card engine. We have a 6.5 card engine or something. So he might expect us to produce. I mean, he probably expects me to produce here. And do I have to? It's possible I do. This guy's way ahead of us. So how do we beat the AI? I think the answer is we don't. We'd have to push a bunch of build phases and he'd have to be passing. But I mean, he's probably going to explore, so that's once again helping him not lose. Devs. There's no way we can swing that goal. I mean, that's not true. We could very theoretically swing it. I mean, that's not how we beat him. This is so hopeless. What are the possibilities there? So what if he settles thinking we're going to produce? The only way to win this game is to swing the dev goal, I think, which is nonsensical, but... So we have to dev, hope somebody settles. Well, I guess I could have done the opposite. But I mean, he just played Terraforming Guild. I should expect he would be settling here, not deving. But yeah, that means we can't win now, I don't think. Keep that. Play that. It's gonna be the same thing next round. We're gonna dev, hoping they both pass and that there's a settle. That's not likely. Pay 3. Basically just king making the AI at this point. Although he set himself up in an amazing position anyways. Pay 3. 1. I guess I could have played investment credits theoretically. It's a bit late for that though. I guess I could have settled, get the explore goal right now, rather than throw myself at the dev goal. It's just never going to happen. Because I mean, how are we ever going to pass? I don't know. $11, 6-2, another loss. Actually, I didn't track my first loss there. So 3-player human loss. No, I won that one. So this is a loss, and that was a win. He's paying Down to 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't play a 6 dev. Plays a 0-point dev and ends the game. 29, 27, 39. For AI data. Or 27, yeah, 29 for me, 27, 39. Lost by 10. So choose on a start one hand discards, blue brown goals, military, tempo, discards, alien, multicolor. So surely we play that homeworld, and then what do we keep? Any good cards? Blue, brown, gold, tempo, gold. Outsiders doesn't seem that great. With a tempo gold, I don't know. Maybe we'll do this. Well, fuck, he says. Spore settle produce. Guess he doesn't have a lot going on. I think we're gonna switch while we wait. Continue here. So, what was happening here? Payment for credits. 0 cards. Moving on. And then there's a settle and a trade. What was even happening in this game? So blue-brown production worlds. So all we have going on really is free trade in these two. No produce. If we play this, we lose the goods. We'll just play that. Discard this. Can cycle, and we will. Now what? Right, this is where I was saying I wanted to call the build phases to get the stuff out that I want to get out, basically, because AIs do more trading and producing than anything, so I need to do the building when I want to set up an engine like this. That seems fine. Okay, he's back. We're ready. Pay that. Pay 1. Wow. Brutal for him. Pay 1. This is just never going to be that good here. Wow, this guy's world is pretty shit too. Discard to produce. I want to say that. Trade. Switch over again. So definitely keep the blue production world. Are we developing here? Of course we are. We called dev. Okay, he's back. We're ready. Explore, settle. That sucks. We would really like to see a dev here. Discard 1. So maybe we actually keep this here. Everybody's going military, kind of. So I'm not sure, but I'll keep that. Alright. Not going to spend a lot of time on that with Trade League. Jesus. So credits GFed Trade League, does that ever work? We have export duties too. And consumer markets. I guess we'll just spam out some devs. Hope somebody consumes at some point. Sport dev settle. So can we do GFed, leech settle, and then trade lead next round is the question. So this costs 4. Go down to 4. 3, 2, 1. So answer no. If we go dropships or like space mercenaries. If we go dropships, what happens? Pay 2. So down to 6 and then dev again. Or 6, 5. And then dev trade league to 0. Which ain't bad. I would like to keep GFET though. Could pass on settle here. Because I mean there might be a settle next round. Not super likely, but possible. Go GFET and then dropships. Dropships down to 3. Settle down to 2. And if we dev again, it's -4. So we can't afford trading unless there's an explorer, which is very possible. Alien goal. Blue-brown goal. Song's kind of cool. Still alkaloid. Only 3 songs in. The song title is Cthulhu. Okay, what am I deving here? It's really hard. I really want to say dropships, to be honest. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Just not the best dev. 1, 2... I only pay 2. Settle that. So there might still be no consume phase, which kind of sucks. But if there isn't, we can play export duties. And if there isn't, we'll have an explorer, so we'll still be at 5 cards for the next round. And then if there's an explorer on that round, we could play this, keeping this. Okay. I wonder. It's a 4-point dev eventually. This is so far down. I don't know, I'm gonna go like that. He might actually finally trade now. He passed on dev, so I guess he's gonna explore again. We're down to tempo, which sucks. So probably not gonna... Still no consume. Wow. So we're gonna lose this goal to him. AI, man. I mean, I guess they really value tempo anyways. Not that surprising. Free settle maybe is worth keeping, I guess. If we played G-Feds, I don't want to. Spore dev, there's the trade finally. So, trade league time. And all these little devs will pay off eventually when we get both these cards out. So it looks bad, but it's going to be worth pretty good points. He +5, so we can't play a 6 div here. Wait, he can for some reason. Apparently I can't count. He passes. I pay 4. Trade that. Wait, where did my... Oh, I lose Space Marines because of that, I guess. As he passes on dev every single round. Brutal. Wow, we're barely ahead of this guy. Pay 4, our military is 3. So if we logistics, we can play both of these and the game would end. Which doesn't seem that great because we would not hit 6 military. Blue-browns are better. Although, again, we probably can't... I guess we can tie for it. Pay 4... I guess the game could theoretically not end next round. There's no settle. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Could also naked settle. No, that wouldn't work either. Aliens. We need one more alien. I don't see how that's gonna work though. We'd have to like dev logistics, then draw into Space Marines or something to then be able to play it. Discard gold, multicolor goal. Multicolor goal is interesting actually. Green and brown. So we're definitely beating him. How are we doing against him? If there's an explorer, and there will be, he's going to go to 5, 6, so he can reach a 6 dev. So it's a little bit awkward. Maybe we just want to settle. Settle that, then we can go this and this. If there's a logistics. That's pretty nice. It's dangerous though, because if there's no dev, and there's no guarantee there will be, he can get the blue-brown goal instantly. I mean, he would get it anyway. Played this way. I guess I don't care if he gets that. He's not relevant. So we just need to beat this guy. And getting big settles out is actually going to be the way to do that, probably. Most likely, I think. So Well, so that means we could do this. No, we have to play... Yeah, something like that. I mean, he might settle now, so maybe I didn't need to settle here. He devs, wow. So the game would end here. But I don't know if we want it to. I guess we can choose to pass on the second settle if we want. Although he can build on both too. This is weird. He passes on dev. Interesting. So we will have control over the end. Well, this is awkward. We take over a rebel military world. Okay, so we're safe. Score now, we're up by 6. Like, how is he going to beat our double settle here? Like, I'm pretty sure. Well, we're not getting that much out of it. We're getting 3 fucking points. Going to 30. He needs 9 points out of a settle. Which is not possible, right? Can't get this, can't get this. Can't get that. Can he? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 yellow military. And then blue-brown he can't get. So there's no way we can lose to him. We can draw into a brown world here, so we should start with this one. Up by 6. We win. Seek. 30, 19, 23. Homeworld 7, 11, 3. Play until he gets sick of it. That might be it. At least I played my 6 dev I kept from the start. Did he? I didn't even see what he played. Alright, so goals, blue-brown, explore goal, tempo, multi-power. Oh, we have blue-brown stuff going on here. We have a windfall for this though. Is this even good enough really to play? With no card draw really. We keep like that because we might draw into a brown windfall that could make use of our chip power there. And here, explore, I want to say. So he's almost looking at a trade, and he's almost looking at a dev. I mean, not maybe 60% dev here. So not really what we want to see, but it is what it is. Trade. Interesting. That's good. The more whiffs, the merrier. I don't expect these are relevant. Kind of weird spot now because we know he traded and we don't want to dev into him. So yeah, we don't want to dev into him. We don't want to settle into him because he traded. So it's like, now what? I mean, the produce would be a good play for him, I guess. Maybe not, because it gives me 2 cards for 1 action. So there's a dev now. I mean, R&D is amazing here, holy shit. This card, I love it. So, start settling, I guess. We have just enough to dev this, settle this, and have this in hand. So that seems pretty good to me. And it's a naked trade, which sucks. Do we even cycle here? I guess we do. Do we? I guess it can never be bad. Find more blue production worlds. There must be an upgrade over some of these, and like, this is super speculative. So, settle now? Or produce? And this guy should be deving, but maybe not. He might produce. It's possible he'll never dev into this, I don't even know. Settle can't be bad though. See, naked trades again, it's so brutal. So maybe we play this? No. Because we might go this into this into this. What does that do for us? It gives us 4 worlds with 4 consumption. Are they just never gonna dev? So annoying. I guess we don't really care if they don't, because we'll have a 4-point engine anyways. Good enough. Oh, nice. Goodbye to you. And now whether dev or settle, we'll have an engine. Although I don't want settle to happen, no dev. That would really suck. Especially if there's no explorer. That would suck a lot. How does one of them not dev here? Yeah. Okay, so playing this, chucking 2, and then this. It's pretty sick. 8-point, 403 card engine. It's got to be good enough. I mean, we have to play this, that's for sure. Sack that, that. That worked out pretty nicely. I expect a comment from Amorpheus of whinging, gnashing of teeth. And he has no produce leech, which is brutal. This guy does have a produce leech. It's not guaranteed that he's going to actually trade here. So I'll probably have to X2. Nice, New Vinland, holy crap. And the consume power for it. I'd love to just produce here. But we have to be certain that this guy's going to trade. Otherwise we get absolutely nothing. I'm not certain enough. Yep, he settled. Doesn't really matter. I'd be surprised if we lose this game. But I mean, it's not like we're getting many goals. We're getting this one. That's it. Pay 2. I guess I could have got cards there, maybe. Yay! Wohio! Yay! Hello, hello. How's it going? Bit of an intermission time. Produce between streams. Surely I'm producing. Nothing to think about here. Dev. Yep. Some chance I play this. It's like a 1-1. You got home in time. Nice. Not too shabby. Yeah. I mean, it's hard to be in a bad mood, right? Given Robin's back. It's impossible to be in a bad mood pretty much at the moment. So yeah, good. Back on cruise control. I'm scared how little sleep I'm going to get tonight. Yeah, I mean, it's possible that she won't actually stream, right? As we know from experience, past experience. Because she did stream this afternoon, so... But if she does stream, then yeah, she'll be finishing pretty late. I would guess 1, so your time 2. And then I don't know what time you wake up. You'll get used to it, yeah. Ask Javard for tips. You have to get up at 6. Oof. So 4 hours sleep. Maybe even less if she goes to like 2, so 3 hours. Interesting. But yeah, those are the sacrifices that have to be made as superfans, right? Gotta make sacrifices. So and then you have to X2. 3-player is interesting in that you can't do a lot of double producing compared to normal. 4 is pretty good. It's pretty bad, but yeah, I think that's the plan anyway. Plus the stream tomorrow night, yeah. The Friday night sister stream. You can do it. So settle, produce. Huh, we can afford this thing. I guess we play it. Maybe. What happens if we do this? Oh, it's X2 here. So if I do this, I'm at 7, minus 4 is 3, 4, 5, and then I can't afford this. Wow, this thing's amazing. So maybe I just pass entirely here. If I play this, draw 2 to 5, there's no way I play this. And then I could play this all in. Actually, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. You'll update the server right away here. If things go well, you might be playing, you're hoping. New Conan patch. Tomorrow's stream. What are they doing tomorrow's stream? Well, I guess could be one of the usual games that you play, I guess. Left 4 Dead, or... I think I noticed you playing 7 Days to Die recently. You finally got it or something, I want to say. So what's the best play here? Oh, actually the chip goal is there too, so that's kind of nice. All in on this, or save up for this. This feels a little too good to pass. I mean, we can draw into another 6-7 anyway. We draw a ton of cards. It's just a little too good here. Like, it also increases our engine to a 12-point engine, like, or, yeah, pretty sick. And I mean, dev might never happen, especially with a human player that's behind and stuff. AIs don't dev a lot. So, produce. Up by 14 now, pretty nice. You played, didn't get sick? Oh, right. Interesting. Cool. Might be up to Julie's laptop, hopefully new game. Interesting. Gonna update the server. AFK. So there's the dev. So we would have been able to get it out. Do I play this? I guess I do. No reason not to, really. It's a point. I'm going to draw 4 cards here. Match streaming, nice, nice. Pay 1, I guess. Maybe that same game again with Robin. I don't think so. I don't expect her to play that until she upgrades her computer, because she was lagging hard, even not streaming. So there's no way she's going to play PUBG until she upgrades her video card and whatnot. 0%, in my opinion. And X2 and end it? It might not even end. Yeah, certainly X2. Dev settle X2, alright. So the game could end on tempo here. Oh, he's at 32. Thought I was up by... I guess the 8 points for the dev hadn't been counted yet. So, this is a 2-point play. Two-point play, and then we can't settle, I think. Wait, maybe I can. May discard from tableau to place a civilian as a military at -2 defense. So this would be a 1 defense, so I could play it. So that's a 3-point play. Otherwise I'd pass on dev, play settle, 2-point play. So yeah. Yeah, looks like we have this game if he ends it. He does not end it. Only up by 14. That's interesting. I guess we produce in case it doesn't end. Force the end, basically. He's never going to build here, I don't think, so this guy's going to get 1 build phase and needs 14 points out of it. Otherwise we get another crank for 14 or something. Yeah. And we draw like 6 cards or some ridiculous amount. Yeah. So I think this is... It's like playing chess where you have a lock. If he moves anything, he loses, kind of thing. Or he puts himself in a losing position instantly. Not that I know much about chess, so that may or may not make a whole lot of sense. So there's a dev. So is he going to pass on dev? Probably not. I mean, maybe he does. He has to, because he has to wait until there's a settle to win. But he does end it. That's weird. Guaranteed loss. So 54, 19, 48. Four to 10. I think that might be the end of our buddy. Enough beating for me, sure enough, yep. An amazing military hand first half a game. Interesting. Alright, so we're gonna go back, switch back to AI play. So we're playing Free Trade Association here. Paying 4. So I guess we keep the 2 blue cards. Nothing to think about. Hold on a second, that's not true at all. We have R&D. and we can share the goal, so I guess we do pay that way. Which kind of sucks because we want to get rid of it. We may never play another dev. Now what? So now we have a 6-point, some small number of card engine. This guy has no cards in hand. That's interesting. He might actually produce here. What else is he going to do? Well, he could explore. He'll explore, most likely. Do I get greedy? It's not even greedy, it's more just good. Blue-browns, he has 2. I mean, we can take the goal, potentially. Unless he gets very lucky. I guess not that lucky. He could +5 and easily find a blue-brown. Like this kind of thing. Goods, blue-browns, production worlds. I don't really know. Start producing and cranking a 6-point engine, or build it up to 8 first. I feel like it might be worth it just to try and get the blue-brown goal first. Maximum pressure. No explore, and he produces. Holy shit, this is insane. I guess that's the best possible result, actually. Although I didn't even need to settle, he did it. And discard to produce. We have no military. Boom. And we can leech this. Insane. This guy's either trading or producing. Might actually produce, which would be insane, so we have to X2, there's no question. It does not, and we get to settle. This is like Christmas. We have so many goals too as an engine, and the highest tempo by far. Well, by 1. Although, we don't even have a consume power. Well, we draw 1, I guess. Interesting. We can cycle here. And produce. Surely we have the best engine by a lot. This guy is diversified with 0 production worlds. Kind of funny. And now this guy's going to fight us for the blue-brown, which sucks, but what are you going to do? We could force the end here. What is the score? We're up by a lot. Maybe we're supposed to just end it. Discard goal. I mean, this is a good dev. But we don't end it though. Well, let's see. So 4, 5, minus 2. So down to 0. So yeah, we can't really force the end anyways, so I guess we just produce and crank. So settle happens. We're gonna have to play this to somehow have a chance. Looks like if he had, with his 2 cards in hand, there's no way he could play 2 blue-browns here. Probably just has 1. Really sucks to play this though, because then we lose this. Oh my god. And we can still lose that goal later. He only draws 2 though. 3 new cards. And he can also steal a production world goal theoretically. Wow. Because he has 3 right now. He can swing it. Maybe not now, but he could swing it in the future. So this might be important to play as well. Oh, but if we play this, we can't even produce on this. Although I guess that's not important, because we don't have another consume power anyway. Interesting spot. If we pass, we go to 3. 4 on dev. Minus 4, so we can play a 6. Not sure, but I'm going to try and maintain the maximum I can, I guess. Did he pass on his own settle? Wow, nice. That's an unexpectedly good result. And now we could produce, but I guess we just X2 in case he produces. Nice, get a Nice production world. Blue-brown, perfect. Consume 3 blues. Good for a chip and good for card. Nice cycle. And produce, I guess. Or we could just end it. Up by infinite. I mean, their hands are huge though. If I dev, what happens? I go to 6, 5, 6, 3. Take the guaranteed win now, I guess. Can he swing anything? 4 browns. We hit 5, he hits 5. So I guess we just settle? Sure. Alright, so 3-player win. So 3-player win against AI. D1, 22, 26. Oops. 7, 9, 10. Oh yeah, Wilkins, I saw your Gauntlet is indeed tomorrow night. Gauntlet? I don't even really know what that is. I mean, I know the original Gauntlet and the arcade Gauntlets and stuff. But I think I read or saw that there was a newer Gauntlet, but I've forgotten about it, kind of. So I don't know which one that is or what that's about. That's pretty cool, though. But yeah, I was watching the VOD yesterday, and I read your comment when you got home from work. Or, yeah, when you got home from work and you're like, that it was brutally long because you knew she was streaming. Like, it's so fucking brutal. Oh my god, dude. Worst day of work ever. Your first day back and that's all you're thinking, and it's the longest day ever. So brutal. Felt bad. So next game, speed game. So starting at 7:57. Yeah, Gauntlet is the remake of the old arcade game, 4-player co-op. Interesting. Cool. So, what do we have going on here? Big military goals. Tempo goal, discard goal. Chips, color. Yeah. Missing a piece though. But we have plus to look. This is the kind of hand that you just get clobbered with. You explore +1 round 1 or +5, doesn't matter. AI settle, don't dev, and you have no world, and you're fucked. I mean, it's not as bad in 3-player, that's for sure. It's at its worst with bigger game sizes. Those usually chill streams too. PoE light. Those are streams that is. Yeah. Well, I mean, what else are we gonna do though? Here we go. Bring on the pain. Everybody's going military, so settle's pretty likely, and they're gonna fight for this stuff. Well, there's a dev, but we don't draw. Oh, okay, well, we can't complain. We don't draw a military dev, however, we do draw a leachable settle, so that's great. 2 leachable settles, theoretically, if we want them. Maybe we do. Plus we have this, so yeah. I think we're gonna go like this, because we want to get this out early in a lot of worlds if we can. What are we gonna do, chuck this though? Maybe just wait on this till a bit later. Tempo goes out too, so we don't really want to play it. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to go this way. Well, this is not as good 3-player though against AIs. It's still okay though. I don't know, but I feel like I passed there. Wow. Trade. Now what? So 3, 6, 9 cards in hand. Discard goal is out there, so +1 could get us it. This guy might produce here. He would hit 10. That means he's very likely to produce. Quite likely to produce. That's my stream just crashed. Kind of. It's not the stream, but my connection rather. Looks like we're okay though. I could if there's a settle and a produce, it'd be really nice, which could happen here. Well, this guy's probably gonna produce too. That's the thing. Tempo goal, military, rebel. It's supposed to be playing fast. This is a key decision. I don't really know what the best play is. We have the best explorer. We need pieces to make stuff happen. And we could get the discard goal out of it, so I guess I'll do it. So yeah, 3-point play there. And now we have all the pieces we need, I guess. So we want to keep this, and probably this. That gets us to the magic number 5. And this, and this. Yeah, good enough. So we hit the discard. So now we dev, I guess. Get this out, play that. Or this. And then trade. Dev, settle, produce, really. So maybe we play this. Paying 5. Settle this down to 3. We need to go down to 4. That's awkward. One card, one precious card. We don't really need this. 2, 3, 4. We do, kind of. I think we're gonna have to go this way. As much as it pains me. Paying 2. And then trade. Brutal. Here we go again. Do I have to pass here again? Again, off by 1 card. Trade to 9. Can't discard any of these cards to pay for it. Because I mean, if we don't draw any more rebels, or just 1 more, so we can't discard the rebels, and I mean, if we discard the 6th dev, it defeats the purpose almost. If we were in trouble, we could do it and hope to draw into another 6th dev. So, now what? Now we drew an 8/8. 2, 4, 6, 7. We can get to 8 military. We have 5 base, 6, and then discard 2, so that's pretty good. We want this out ASAP. We're down 2 tempos. This guy's probably going to want to produce or settle. So I think we're just going to dev here. Could do this to save a card. And surprise them on a produce. I don't know, but that feels instinctually correct. So I'm going to do it. This might actually be better here. If they play Windfalls and Consume, we get our cards back. We're probably going to want to play this anyway as a rebel. Man, this guy's 2 rebels. That sucks. 3 rebels now, fuck's sakes. Dev settle again, wow. Well, we're going to commit now. Another, are you kidding me? Look at this guy. All 3 1-1 rebels. And the 2-1. Well, so much for that goal. And we actually don't have the military goal yet somehow? I guess we'll get it now. Pay 0. I guess now we produce and draw infinite. Can we reach this? Answer yes. What does produce give them? 1 good. 1 good. Gives us 4 cards. It's not even that good. Score-wise, we're ahead at least. Multicolor goal, green's gonna get it probably. Well, maybe not. It's only like 1 card, 2 cards in the deck you can get it with. Plus the civilian ones. Ship goal? Who's getting that? If anybody, this guy. If I produce and there's no builds, and as a consume I go to 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which is fine. I guess we produce. Settle, trade, produce. Alright. Surely we play this. Trade that. And produce. We're up by 9. Trading kind of helps him. I mean, we get 4 out of a produce, or 5 out of a trade. So maybe I'm supposed to just produce here, actually. Although he has a 4-point engine now, 8 if we produce every round, so I guess no. He's probably just going to X2 here. We can leech a 6 dev. We have 2 good 6 devs. I almost want to explore in that case, but... Explore, then trade, hope there's no build on the next round. Possible. Or hope that there's no build on one of the 2 rounds. But then, if there's no build this round, we'd have to hope there's a dev next round when we trade. Don't have great settles, that's for sure. So we don't mind just going all in on a dev. And we don't overflow that much if there's just a settle either. I don't know. I'm gonna trade, I guess. Oh, there's a dev. So best dev is this one. I actually thought about producing on a brown to be able to, in case we drew into a brown consume power. It's funny that it happened. Would have made them equal and therefore this one a little bit better. Actually better by 2 cards. But yeah, whatever. That's fine. So yeah, we play this, I think. Paying 6, trade. Oh, we have a consume power somewhere. Right. So we didn't need it, so it's fine. And now we have a whole lot of nothing. And we're only up by 9. Like, this guy is just keeping up. These were 0 points. 2, maybe 3 on consume. We're up by 9. Produce or explore plus 5 actually might be better. Meet your Devon to settle. Although I don't really want to explore into this. But I mean, we have no good cards. Exploring can't be bad. Plus we have just the right number to leech a 6 Devon to settle. Should that happen. I think I'm just going to explore here. Huh. So he also plus 5. Okay, 6 Dev, no worlds. So now do we produce 3, 6, 8? Produce is useless now, we just explore plus 5 again, I guess. Dev. Wow. Probably just, I mean, I guess this is okay, good enough. But it sucks. Actually, is it even good enough? This is worth 0 points. Because we lose a 6 Dev, like the 6 military goal, that's insane. We're actually playing a 3-point Dev here. That is unreal. 2 explore plus 5s with plus 2 look. I mean, he still needs a 12.6 Dev. So I don't know if there is one in the deck. SETI? Not even SETI. Terraforming Guild is 10. Huh. 3.6 Dev, but I think we'll be okay. Actually, this guy can swing the military goal too. This is unreal. So this guy's gonna king make this player. This is unfucking real. I mean, this is still our best play. Wow, he doesn't. So often in this spot, that's what happens. The third player just swings the goal, and then you lose to the other guy. And we only win by 2. That's so insane. Okay, so phase 6. Well, we did win though. That was so fucking scary. Okay, so what is this? 3-player win. Ended at 122.30. $47.45. Busta Rhymes. Maybe not the crowd for Busta Rhymes though. 519. What else do I have? Let's try this. Deftones. So next game. So Rebel Miners with this is good. Military goal. So this, maybe logistics, maybe that. Pretty straightforward, looks like. I mean, this is actually not bad. Logistics is just not that good. Maybe this is the way to go, because then we can make this free. We can save 1 card by calling a dev. That's pretty weak. And actually, tempo goal. So we wouldn't even really want to do that, ever. This can be useful for takeovers. And this is fine. So yeah, I think this is how we go with this. And what do we do now? Settle? There's no produce here ever, so settle's not even good. Dev is useless. Maybe just start exploring. Production goal goes out. That was another reason to keep this that I didn't notice. Didn't actually look at all the goals. Just out of curiosity, see what I had there. Uplift, all powers, chips. Would have played the same way. Settle might be okay, although, I don't know, just giving this guy naked trade. I think we just explore. Leech to dev. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So, dev settle. Military goal, so I guess we just go with the military stuff. Start with Space Marines. Settle that. Then explore again. No dev this time. Settle happens. So, are we playing this? I guess we have to. This is weird. Going into these heavy brown civilian worlds with a military board and no consume powers. Like, we play this and discard what? Play this and go all in? Play this and discard these two? Or just pass? Wow, he has mining conglomerates? That's what I want. Can it possibly be correct to pass on settle here? I feel like it might be. And if they play 2 windfalls, we produce next round. It's also bad. Speaking. So used to figuring out the perfect play in all situations, or attempting to. I feel like passing might be the best here. Produce trade is 6 cards for 3 actions, which is not bad actually. So maybe we just do this, and actually we could go all in on this. And whatever, like we'll get 2 military later. I think I'm pretty happy with that actually. This produce trade this way gives us 7 cards for 3 actions. That's a pretty good ratio for early game. And this is round 2, right? Yeah, so this, I think this is the way to go. Go all in on that. Produce. Settle again. Unreal. And a dev. Okay, at least it's not a production world. This guy produces. Trade that. Produce back. Trade. Explore, settle X, or explore X2. Well, there's Mining League. I guess that's what we needed, right? Although, another production world. I mean, surely Mining League is good here. Tried to lurk in match stream, got called out by Holly. Holly's pretty funny. She's pretty aggressive in many ways. She makes me laugh. One day you'll get it right, yeah. I mean, there's nothing you can do if there's people, a streamer or somebody that calls out lurkers. You just can't lurk. It's as simple as that. I mean, you can not respond. Actually, you can lurk. You can just open up a private window. Yeah, open up a private window and you can safely lurk. But yeah, I'm sure you'd probably prefer to just lurk and then get called out and chat or whatever than private. Most likely. I don't know. I don't know. My gut says to keep that, so we're gonna go with that. Trade that. She said, "Oh shit, Galdarama's here." Not sure if that's good or bad. Definitely good, of course. Now what? How does this work? Everybody has 9 cards in hand. The interesting thing of getting front-loaded 4 military is they're probably just going to completely avoid military. Even though I have no way to get it for now, the 6th goal. Tempo, we're behind. All phases, we need $1 $2 which is insane. Unsane. 1 3, this guy can get it easily. Uplift goal's not going to happen. Also, we have to keep in mind we have military, so we can get this shit out free. We could just trade. Seems fine. How likely is it that there's no build phase here? Pretty damn unlikely. So there's a settle. This is a 10-point engine. Production worlds though. These goals always make everything so complicated. If I play that, I go to 3, 6, 7, 10. And I guess I would dev. Going down to 4. If I play this, I actually overflow. And still have a good leftover. I don't know, gut saying to play this, but not even close to sure. Pay 2. Bunch of cards I'm just never going to play. Trade that. I feel like I have to dev here because AIs just are not going to accommodate what I need to happen here to get my engine. So, mining week, probably. 10, 9, 8, down to 4. 5. I just have to play this and close my eyes. Pay 5. Something like that. Not sure. Man, tempo is crazy here. What the fuck? Can I even stop and trade? This guy might actually produce here. Decent chance he does. Fucking hell. Dabbing with 2 cards, really? So do I go all in on this thing? Probably not. Now we produce Crank. No production world, which sucks a lot. We still don't have the 4 military, like the 6 military. This is just, I feel like we're gonna lose this somehow. Kind of exhausting though. Seems like everyone is streaming now. Yeah, that's true. A lot of streams. Although Julie's on pause, I guess, but I don't know if you ever watched her. But yeah. Although like Fun Dude, actually yeah, Fun Dude's streaming too. But Fun Dude took a long time off from what I noticed, and Javard doesn't stream that often. Holly really rarely streams. So it's like, but there's usually somebody. I mean, there's me every day, right? And Robin most every day as well. And then a whole bunch of others nowadays. Like if Matt seems to be enjoying himself, although it's been 1 stream. I mean, we never play this. It's so brutal to not have a production world, to not have the 2 military. I mean, I could be exploring, so it's partially my fault. I don't know about this. Probably have to play this. Pay 3. Settle, produce, interesting. So we'll get another Crank. For how much though? 8, not bad. It's like a 16-point engine. This might give us a shot at this game. And we got a production world. And we have a consume power and a dev phase. Pretty good. And nobody is likely to be consuming for that much, right? This guy consumes for a lot. Holy shit. 1, 2, 3, 6. He cranks for 8 to 38. Wow. So we just lose here if it goes x2, x2, and nothing. Well, that sucks. I might actually have to settle here. I mean, this is a 7-point settle. I don't know if I want to rely on this guy to settle. Well, so what happens if I do settle? But yeah, dude, I find it exhausting just keeping up to Robin. Like, I haven't even finished yesterday's stream. I still have like an hour left. And like, she's going to be streaming later probably, so... And looks like she's starting a bit late, so I'm not going to be too far behind tonight, even if she starts right now. I thought I'd be further behind. I thought she'd start at like 7:30 or something, and I'd have to be like 2 hours behind today as well. And then watch the rest of tonight, and then tomorrow morning if she starts early, and... Although she's doing sister stream, it's probably going to be later. And actually tomorrow morning I have poker, so yeah, so then I fall behind again. So it's like 2 days in, and I'm behind and I'm only watching her stream. I mean, at the moment I don't want to miss anything, so I'm usually not in that kind of phase. I guess I need my fix after 10 days off or whatever it was. Don't want to miss anything. Soon enough I'll probably get over it. So if I settle, 27, 29, 34, 37, 38. So I finished at 38, and that's what he's getting just by X2ing. I would have 5 tie breaks, and he would have 5 by default, and he can build. So I guess I'm gonna have to hope this guy settles. And just X2. Or that he devs and this guy doesn't have a dev. Because then I would win by... No, I would tie him. And maybe win on tie breaks? Yeah, it looks like I beat him on tie breaks. But yeah, I guess I have to X2 and pray. And no, it doesn't even fucking build. God damn it. That sucks. So 120, 137, 15. I have no idea what I'm gonna do when you go back to work, right? You get to be like Wilkins, yeah, pretty much. $35, $38, $23. Yep. What's your like current Galderama, your current like timeline on shit? 35, 38, 23, 3, 1, 10. And how goes the recovery? Rip. So, next game. So wasn't that last game that military opening hand? Yeah, there was the Brown Worlds and stuff. Didn't work out, but barely. Well, I mean, we're probably going to have to play this combo. It's just a little too good from an opening hand. So have 3 or 4 months of treatment ahead of you. Okay, so it's all a bit unclear. Right. I mean, by then, she could be on YouTube, right? So, Kappa. I don't expect any more bans, honestly, at this point. So we actually survived, which is awesome. Alien goal, uplift goal, blue-brown devs. I guess keep the military stuff and maybe this thing. Or this. Or this. Speed play, what's the best keep? Definitely not this thing. In military, it's such a pain in the ass that consume power. And this is just garbage, so I think this is actually a better keep. Could actually go Doomed World here, play this into this, but that's really convoluted. 3 to 4 months, yeah. So, do we make a trade? Probably not. But we're gonna regret when they settle here. It just, I don't think it's frequent enough. Or is it? Maybe it is frequent enough. Because naked trading is 4 cards for an action. But we get it anyway, it's just 1 round earlier. So it's actually, if I'm logicking this right, it's a 1 card difference. 1v1, sure, or a multiplayer game with the other watchers. There's no race watchers at the moment. But yeah, hop on. You can play 2-player. And that is if things go well, right? Yep. Agreed. But yeah, so we're going to play with Rob. Some 2-player here. Figure out what server he's on. Not sure. Can't remember what server we played last time. Yeah, sure, Keldon, go for it. Play some 2-player RvI Goals and Takeovers. Game is up. Good luck. Make sure my shit's set up right. So, this works, these work. Goals, blue, brown, military. Let's hope so. Mr. Wilkins kind of tired of having that shit constantly on your mind. Yeah, no doubt, man. Yeah, just think positive. That helps. Placebo effect and all that. So, tempo, uplift. We're going to settle trade round 1 invariably. Logistics. We don't care about this. Imperium seat. Or lost alien warship. We have to keep that. And then Imperium seat or logistics. Interesting, we could actually explore dev here. What happens if we do that? 4, 6, 3, and then we can each double. I feel like there's not a big downside to that. I don't know though. It's not that good, because it's not like we have another settle lined up for after, but we could draw one. We'll try it. Settle, produce. It's a weird opening. I feel like it's a little weak to do it this way, but I want to try it out. So he settled produce, so he drew 1, 2, 3. So he went down to 0. So he has 3 fresh cards, basically. It's going well, so you're not going to complain. It's just that if treatment stops working, which it might at any moment, yeah, you're in serious trouble. Yeah. So explore +5 trade or +1 trade? He's just going to trade produce anyways. So I guess +5 trade makes sense. Dev settle. Oh, that's interesting. Keeping 1 here. That makes the most sense, I think. He's very likely to produce, and explore is also pretty likely. What can we do? But enough of that shit. What's this music? This is Deftones. Deftones. Maybe just double explore. This game is hard, holy shit. Also, really out of practice in 2-player, it's crazy. It feels so weird playing 2-player. Having so much control over the actions. And this is pretty amazing here. So I guess Dev settle next round? Not really sure. Problem here is he might not actually produce, which sucks. Heard about it but never really checked out their music. Yeah, same for me basically. Javard's pretty big on them, so... Wow, settle. Unreal. Unfucking real. Be nice if we'd drawn into anything. It's unreal. He has 8 cards in hand. He's not even trading. Has he traded once this game? Trade produce, we draw 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards. But we have to double pass and just swing this goal, which is a 6-point swing. Which is insane. All powers, he's ahead. And that's all because we played this stupid opening round logistics. Lesson learned for sure. Not worth, not even close. Settle trade would have been so much better, it's insane. We could settle trade instead of, it's just, yeah. And now what do we do? Like, do we explore +1/+1 trade? Explore +5 trade? Explore +5 trade, we can at least leech whatever he does. But we have nothing next round. It's like so bad. We're up by 7. But I mean, at least this way we get this and he doesn't, which is huge. So I don't know. Explore +5 trade it is. Settle. I mean, we have to keep a settle that we can play. There's no question about that. And we're keeping one card, so it's as simple as that. It also has an export power, so it's not terrible. Pay 1. Now he has 3 blue browns, which is dangerous and important. And still has more cards in hand than us. We do have Terraforming Guild though, which is really nice. The other problem is he can X2 all this shit at some point. We can actually get this thing out on a second settle. And go to 1, 2, 3 base military. Just nothing to write home about. We need phase 1, no, we need phase 2, $2 for this. He needs a bunch. Uplift goal he's probably going to get. We're only up by 6. The main danger is losing the blue-brown, and that's what's going to decide the game, most likely. What happens if we export dev? We go to 6, 8, 2, 1, 2. It's not terrible. I mean, it's actually pretty good. We're going to go ahead and do that. Great. So we get wrecked because we build into him here. Kind of wrecked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he has combined Explorer, so he can get tons of blue-brown, so we basically should just give up on this goal pretty much. So hard. I don't know. I guess we have to play this because we call dev. So most of this doesn't matter, pretty much. Pay 5. Presumably like that. Now he's probably going to dev. He's going to get the discard goal, which is nice. Painful game. Is he going to get the discard goal? He's trading for 6. Actually, looks like he hits 10. No, he hits 11, yeah. Plays a 6 dev, gets a discard goal. Easy fucking game. Why is it not showing me when I hover over this who has how many? Server version's different, it's annoying. So he's missing phase 2. What's phase 2? I mean, he's almost certainly going to double dev here. And then it means I can't settle. He's ahead as well. Like, this is just so fucking dumb. How the fuck is he ahead? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He actually got more out of the dev phase than I did. That's unreal. I got 8. This is so frustrating. Just get like embarrassed like this. What if he settles? That's it. I mean, if he devs, I can't win, so no point worrying about that. So let's win when he doesn't dev or attempt to win. But I mean, so that means we produce. I guess either way we produce. If he settles, we can play both of these, draw a bunch of cards. So we go to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't know. So he devs, unsurprisingly. So we can't win. Insta chooses. I must say I don't really enjoy playing against him. Mainly because of the speed of play. It's just annoying. It's like he's already decided and I haven't even started to figure out what I'm going to do here. Just like insta picks. Let's go, dev settle, boom. 2 cards that work together. Like, and that's all the time, not just when he's way ahead like this. And then he's just sitting there waiting. So it's like psychologically crushing as well. So I'm just going to pick random and go. So, dev. Presumably this is worth playing. Pay 4, 2, 3. And Geo, of course. Sure. 3 goes to 5 military, I go to 4. I guess I go like that. And then play nothing. It doesn't matter, I mean, I don't win, so. Settle 1, start with what? So he has 3 blue browns, so. I need to play, yes, he's at 7 military? Jesus Christ. I can only tie him after all the settles. I guess I have to hope I draw into the 6-4, so I need to play this one and a blue-brown. What's happening here? So play that. Pay nothing. And lose by 20 points. So 2-player loss. Against humans. And 49-69. Score 1 versus, or homeworld's 1 versus 8. So we'll finish off AI game. So what do we have going on here? Settle trade, of course. Oh no, this is not 2-player anymore, so 3-player now. So settle or naked trade. So yeah, I was figuring out whether it's worth it in the long run to naked trade in this spot where they're not that likely to settle. 3-player. It's probably like 33% chance they settle. So if we naked trade every game, 1 out of 3 times we gain 4 cards, and 2 out of 3 times we gain 0. So 4 divided by 3, so it's a profit of 0.33 cards to naked trade even in a 33% chance. So it's still profitable actually. It's just that most of the time we're going to miss. So this is one of those cases. So we pass on dev and then trade again. And pass again and trade again. And pass again and trade again. So what now? So we keep this. That's a great draw. And this or this. I think that's fine. Actually, we only keep 1 here, so clearly keep that. And trade again. Dropship seems good. Okay, well maybe we stop trading now, so... maybe we don't. I mean, this guy's trading every round as well, so he's not gaining anything. Nobody's gaining anything, pretty much. Actually, as long as the game continues, I get +2 looks, so I'm probably advantaged ever so slightly, so I should probably just keep trading. Why isn't red producing is the interesting thing, actually. Maybe we're supposed to deviate at some point now. Or at the least explore every round while they do nothing. Yeah, that seems better. And the discard goes out there. So there's a dev now. Probably do that. Almost certainly play this. Paying 1. Reduce happens from this guy. Discard, or keep 2. 2 irrelevant cards. So, can we play this? Do we want to play this? We don't even care about this anymore. It's not bad. But if settle's never going to happen, it's not that good. This is not even that good here. Military, like... Paying 3. This really isn't that good here. I feel like I'm probably going to lose if I play this. Probably going to lose anyway. Well, maybe not. Not a lot has happened. They're just getting this for free. Or this guy is. So I guess we'll play this. Sack that, paying 3 more. One point for 2 cards, 3 points for 4. Neither is all that good. Such a weird game. There hasn't been a single settle phase in 8 rounds. It just never happens against AIs. I guess 3 players different. Very weird. Naked trade. Pass. I guess there's such a thing as too many naked trades, huh? Like if it settled actually never happens, then you're just guaranteed to lose. Even if it's usually a profitable play. I guess I've learned something in this game. AIs actually will play an entire game without settling. Which is really weird. Like, how is this guy... I guess he can't win if he settles because he loses his good. Maybe is the problem. And that's why he was producing as well sometimes. And this guy's in such a good position. He can just produce at any time if he wants, so he has no incentive to settle. But it's not like they think like that. But like if this was a human player, he should just never settle. Am I gonna choke, break, crack, and settle? And again, this is supposed to be speed play. What did green do last round? So last round it went trade. Round 7, trade. Round 6, produce. Round 5, produce. Round 4, explore. Round 3, explore. Round 2, develop. And round 1, develop. Red did develop, trade, 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 develop, develop. There she is, and develop. Hurry up and lose this game. So I see no evidence that he's ever going to settle, basically. And this guy trades again. So we could have had this setup infinite turns ago by just calling settle ourselves. But yeah, later guys. Have fun, see you there soon. Pokemon time, nice. Pokemon. I guess this is just embarrassing. 9 card tableau versus 3. At what point was I supposed to change directions and stop naked trading, I guess? Is the question. Now it's just fucking over. Explore to find us good military worlds, I guess. Trade, hope there's a dev. Well, at least one thing went right, but it's not even great. Pay 6, keep 1. This is silly. Trade. I mean, this guy's building 100% of the time, so I guess we'll just explore. Can't even play that. Good fucking job. What was that? What else was there? So I could have kept this instead. Well done. I guess that would have been a 2, 4, 5 point play, which is the same as this, so Actually, no, this is an extra point. That's funny. So I accidentally made the right play, but yeah, whatever. It's a disaster. So 3 player AI loss. That's humans. 1938-18. Got massacred there. 5-6-0. I think I'm gonna play one more game. Let's go next game. Actual turbo game, maybe? Trying to do 5 minutes. There's no way I can hit that, but Rebels, nothing. Production Worlds, garbage. This doesn't seem like a very good opening hand. Dev Powers, or Dev Goal, Tempo Goal. I guess we keep the Windfall. Go from there. Aliens combo. No alien goal though. But it's something. And this is fine, so do that. Trade. Pass on everything. And see what we get. Produce? No, hell no. No clue. Guess we're supposed to dev. Just settle and produce. So I guess we play this. Play the green Windfall and trade. Or this. Oh man, it's so bad that we'll lose our yellow good later. I guess we just do this. Not a combo. If we play this into this, pay 1. Pay 1. Now what? Produce. Theoretically I have the best engine, but not convinced. No cards in hand trades. Probably should not have kept this because of takeovers. Not that it's relevant for this card, but just in general. Produce, trade, what happens? We just get 5 cards for 2 actions and 2 chips. Gets 5 for 1 action. 5 for 1 action. Well, we have the best engine, so does that mean we're supposed to produce? Produce dev? No, I don't know. I'm just gonna play this like a human, a logical human. Somebody else produced, so we'll get to trade anyway. Keep a cheap dev, and I guess keep an engine card. Now we trade. Produce. Six dev goals taken. So, at the moment, if we just X2 every round, we have an 8-point engine. So we're just going to go ahead and do that. And produce. We have a dev leech, set a leech that increases our engine. I guess we play that? Yeah, I mean we have -2 to Browns. It's so good. It's 1 more than this thing. Pay 4, chuck all the military. And we're off to the races. Right now we produce on both of our windfalls. We need consume powers more than anything. So that seems good. It's a production world as well, which ain't bad. We have to keep this and 2 other cards. Devs are useful. Neither of these does anything. Right now we produce 5 goods, consume 4, I think. Yeah. Oh, we had this too for this, maybe. I guess keep a cheap dev. Close enough. Sick. I was thinking it's free of point and a chip, so 2 points, but actually it's even better. So we actually gain a card and a point, 2 points. Crazy. Produce X2, and I haven't looked at the scores. Wow, we're actually in last right now? What the fuck? Maybe I should actually assess this. I mean, it's too late, I guess. But it looks like we're actually going to lose. Maybe not. Does the game even end here? So, I can't play this. Somehow we can play this, actually. I'm not sure we want to, though. No takeovers. This one. Wait, no. Production worlds. We need this for the production world goal. Actually, somebody else got it. So we can tie for it, theoretically? Nope. One chip in the pool, and we're up by 1. What the hell? So if this guy consumes, it ends. This is a 3 VP dev. Man, we need this. That's brutal, actually. Should have been deving. Guess if it doesn't end, we'll get that. Oh, interesting. Guess that was the way to do that. Certainly start with the big one. We have to dev here. And there's a settle again. Brutal. Bank, I guess, is the best. Same number of points, better tie breaks. Thought we win here. Wow. How did I lose a point? He actually took my world. Wait, so the game's not over? Oh my god, what the fuck? Goddamn takeovers, so annoying. Oh, this stupid card gave me Imperium card. Oh my god, what the fuck is happening now? So if I played that other one, the 4-2 dev would have been 2, 3, 4, 5 points if I X2 here. What the hell? Well, 2 cards in hand, 6 cards in hand. This is pretty funny. I can actually leech a dev here. And X2 does get me cards. Points, I mean. If there's no builds, I mean, I have to X2 pretty much. Right. This guy cranks for 4. I crank for 4, so I maintain the lead. So fucking weird. And there's a dev, so I mean that can't be that bad for me. As long as this guy doesn't play something crazy. Best dev. Doesn't really matter, I guess. I don't think it matters. Paranoid of it not ending. after all that. Wow, so I actually did end up winning. That's so insane. Alright. So, 3-player win against AIs. 54, 48, 46. 54, 48, 46. All discombobulated. 287. Alright. That is going to be it. Pretty sure there's only Pooh fans watching, but let me peek. In which case, I'll just let it auto-host. Yep. Alright guys, thanks for hanging out, of course. Much fun. See you soon. I'll be back tomorrow morning for streaming, playing poker. At 10 AM Pacific my time, 7 PM CET. Have a good night. See you.